Hello and welcome back to the In Out Delete Edit Bay of Horror. We are so happy you decided to come back for more fright. Tonight, find out whether America will be able to endure the questioning of the suspicious detective. Will she make it out alive? Tune in to find out, and we'll see you on the other side.
This is Detective Mark Burley interviewing suspect America Ocampo for the incident at the East Los Angeles Classic Theater. I should bring you up to speed in case you're wondering why you're here.
What am I being suspected of?
It seems your friend Ian has been missing for a few days. You were last seen with Ian on October 8th, 2019. What were you doing that night?
That's the night we all went to the movies.
Who is we?
It was me, Ricardo, Gino, Gio, Robert, and Ian.
Okay, why don't you walk me through that day?
We were invited to a special movie screening, so Gio, Ricardo, and I met up to carpool.
Was there no one else at the screening?
No, that's the weird thing. I thought it was going to be a big event since it was a special anniversary screening for The Shining, but the entire theater was empty. Anyway, like 20 minutes into the movie, something weird happened. Hey, do you notice the movie cutting out? It's making me kind of dizzy.
Do you have your glasses on?
Yes, Dick.
I don't know. Tell someone.
You can't tell me you don't see that weird little image in the middle of the screen. After a few minutes, Robert got up. I assume he went to tell someone about the image on the screen. Meanwhile, I stayed in my seat trying to make out what exactly I was seeing on the screen.
What was it?
I don't know, but it was making me dizzy and I must have fallen asleep because I had a really weird dream and woke up scared.
Why were you scared?
Like I said, I was having a weird dream.
Okay, what was your dream?
What does that have to do with anything?
Well, your friend seemed to think that there was something supernatural going on in that theater, so maybe he also had a dream.
Fine, I guess. So in my dream, it felt like I was awake because everything seemed so realistic. I was sitting in my seat and I looked around and everyone was gone. The screen was black, so I thought the movie ended and they all left me. So I got up to go look for everybody. As I'm crossing the lobby, I see Denny, the old ticket guy, run into the hallway and out of view. I was so freaked out because he's this really old, really frail looking guy, and he just bolted from one end of the theater to the other. I walked toward the same hallway and I started to hear some voices. It almost sounded like English, but I couldn't make out what it was saying. As I got closer and closer to the end of the hallway, the voices got louder, and now I could make out that the voices were chanting or praying or something.
How did you know what the voices were praying?
I mean, I don't know, but it was this weird, like, rhythmic chanting. I don't know how else to explain it. Anyway, I approached the door where the chanting was coming from, and I opened the door just a little bit to see what was inside.
What did you see?
I saw that old man from the ticket booth, and he was standing over Ian's body. Ian looked unconscious, but I could hear him breathing. I was so scared that he would see me, but I couldn't look away. Then Denny stopped chanting and grabbed Ian's face and started to open his mouth. He just kept pulling it, and I heard his jaw crack. And suddenly, Denny starts crawling inside of Ian's mouth. I wanted to run, but I couldn't move, and when I tried to scream, nothing came out. And at that very moment, Denny turns around to look at me. And that's when Ricardo woke me up.
So what happened when you woke up?
Nothing. Everyone was back in their seats. I'm telling you, I just had a bad dream.
Now tell me, Have you seen Ian since the night of the movie screening?
Yeah, we recorded a new episode that night after the screening.
Do you know where he might have gone after the podcast?
I have no idea. Why would I know this?
You sound a little annoyed. Why is that?
I'm not. I don't know why I'm being questioned about this guy's whereabouts. He likes to act all mysterious and shit, so I don't know what to tell you.
You know, you're really not helping yourself by getting all defensive.
What, are you gonna arrest me for being annoyed?
No, but you're adding to my suspicion that you're not the biggest fan of Ian. Let me play something for you.
Well, it looks like we have 3 ins and 1 delete for America's Pick, which was Shrek.
Still can't believe you made me watch this piece of trash you like to call comedy.
Oh, come on, Ian. You're really gonna tell me you didn't laugh while watching this?
Not once. I don't see how anyone can watch something so ridiculous and call it film.
Okay, no one's calling it the finest piece of cinematic art ever to appear on the big screen. It's just a movie, dude. Get over yourself.
I don't think we need to hear any more. It's clear you two disagree quite a bit. Tell me about your friendship to Ian.
I see him basically every week when we record the podcast, but I barely know the guy outside of that.
Do you two usually get along?
I guess so. He can be a little arrogant when he's on the podcast, but I don't have anything against the guy, really.
You know, I feel like there's something else you're not telling me.
I swear I don't know anything.
Okay. I still have a few more of your friends to talk to. If anything they say doesn't line up with your story, I will be coming back to question you some more.
Am I free to go?
Sit tight while I talk to your friends.
Well, looks like America made it out after all. Make sure to tune in for the next episode of the Edit Bay of Horror. We hope to see you then, dead or alive.